A shock result to close out day 7 as Lyon suffered a 2-0 home defeat to the Girondins de Bordeaux. Bordeaux's first came in the 65th minute when Benoit Tremolinas' relatively tame shot deflected off Dejan Lovren and looped over Romain to make it 1-0. Lyon had a goal controversially disallowed shortly afterwards before Bordeaux made it 2-0 8 minutes from time. Sheikh Diabati rising high to head home over Vercoute and cap a miserable evening for the hosts. An even bigger shock came in the north, where Marseille's excellent defensive record so far this season was blown apart by Valenciennes. Gaël Danik followed up his superb 16th minute free kick with an assist for Anthony Letayek. 2-0 after 34 minutes. It was only going to get worse for Hérault after this incredible error from keeper Steve Mandanda. Fouad Kadir sliding home Valenciennes' third. A second for Letayek and Valenciennes' fourth came in the 63rd minute after a pinpoint cross from Kadir. Hérault didn't mince his words. It was a heavy defeat, but the game was over after the first half. 3-0 down at the break, that's a lot of ground to make up. We conceded early after a bad start, and then after the first goal we had some chances to get back into the game, but we didn't take them. There was a consolation goal for Jordan Ayew in injury time, but this was a disastrous start to a busy week for Marseille. Direction 3, where Toulouse's rising star Wissam Ben Yedder claimed his 5th goal of the season in Ligue 1 with this superb solo effort. Ben Yedder flummoxed defender Mathieu Saunier before sweeping the ball past Yohan Thuram to put Toulouse 1-0 up. The 22-year-old described his goal after the match. I had a look to my left and saw that there was no support, so I just decided to go it alone. I did what I have to do, first a step over, then a nice dummy, and a finish which put us in front. A miserable afternoon for Troyes summed up nicely here. Javier Thiago's attempted clearance rebounded off Emmanuel Rivière and over Thuram to give Toulouse a 2-0 lead. Could Montpellier finally be up and running this season? 2 fine strikes from outside the area helped the champions secure a 2-0 win away to Nancy. The first from Younes Belhanda and this second unstoppable strike from Souleymane Camara in the 90th minute. Only Montpellier's second win of the campaign so far. Nice, with 5 draws in 7 games, rarely lose but can't seem to win either. They took the lead at home to Bastia through Dario Kvitinic. 10 minutes later, a superb Jerome Rotham free kick brought Bastia level. Nice then restored their lead just before the hour mark through Renato Chivelli. But Bastia have some experience going behind, and former Nice man Anthony Modeste equalised to put an end to the Corsicans' run of 4 straight defeats. Lorient remain unbeaten in Ligue 1 in spite of a below-par performance away to Evian TG. Behind after only 8 minutes thanks to this goal from Saber Khalifa, Christian Gourcuff's men never gave up hope. They eventually pulled one back 4 minutes from time, a Ludovic Julie dummy and Gilles Sunu providing the finish. After the match, Gourcuff was unequivocal. It was barely a football match tonight. We were asleep during the first 15 minutes and they managed to get in front, even though we were expecting a tough game. In terms of football, there really wasn't much to see. There was a total lack of stability. It's just not the kind of football I enjoy. In these cases, you take a point and you look ahead to the next game. There were 45,000 spectators present at Parc des Princes to witness the renaissance of one Kevin Gameiro in his first start of the season. 2 goals for the French international, this first one coming after a neat chip forward from Pastore, and the second after a long series of passes culminating in a cross from Maxwell. 2-0 up after 33 minutes, Paris were content to take their foot off the accelerator a little, and perhaps a touch more than their fans might have hoped. Meanwhile, Sochaux had a chance or 2 of their own, this shot from Roy Contu nonetheless comfortably gathered by Sirigu. A regulation 2-0 win for Paris, and though it wasn't a champagne performance, notably from Ibrahimovic, Ancelotti focused on the positives. It was a good win and a good match, especially in the first half, I think. We played with more intensity, with more efficiency. And then in the second half we controlled the match. There maybe wasn't as much intensity, but we controlled things well. We didn't have any problems defensively. The key today, I think, was just the start of the game where we combined very well up front. The opening game of Day 7 saw Lille travel to Rennes. In spite of plenty of opportunities, such as this effort from Lorient, the Northerners couldn't find a way through, and were made to regret it when Jonathan Petropa's 64-minute shot fell kindly for Julien to put the hosts 1-0 up. Substitute Romain ALESSANDRINI followed up with this torpedo, which sank Lille's hopes of getting back into the game. A 2-0 defeat which will have done little to prepare Lille for their trip to Valencia in the week. There's no hiding from it, we're struggling, we're in a rough patch. The only solution is just to keep working, keep our heads up, because we've got a lot of important matches on the way. The schedule for Day 8 sees Saint-Etienne and Nancy open proceedings on Friday night, while on Sunday, don't miss out on two key top-table clashes. Lorient versus Lyon at 5 p.m, followed by the highly anticipated Classique OM PSG at 9 p.m.